Welcome back to Midday. We have Rob Clausen joining us from Wholesale Sports. Thanks for being here, Rob.
Thank you for having me.
And
awesome.
You brought lots of props, so I guess we should just dive right in and really talk about the must-haves for people who are heading outside.
Certainly must-haves,
Yeah.
because when you're outdoors, you want to be comfortable, you want to be protected from whatever the elements are, and this is what we're going to talk about today.
Okay.
So, first thing I'll talk about is our waterproof breathable shells by the yes.
Which would be this one, right?
Which is that one there.
Okay.
And it's the Columbia brand, the brand name Columbia, which is a fantastic product. So this item here, it's a shell, so it's not going to keep you warm so much as it's going to be your
It's nice,
outer
though.
layer.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Good for this time of year too, right?
It is, and what's good about it is you can have it on, and when you develop moisture under the garment, it's going to let the weather or let the elements inside you escape. And now that's done through a microporous membrane, and what that's allowed to do is it spreads the moisture out inside the garment, and then it goes out through a microscopic little holes,
Right.
while at the same time the waterproof function still is maintained all the time. Is also 100% windproof. I have a jacket here. This is my personal jacket, and as you can see, it's sort of like a honeycomb shape.
I really like this one.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
So it demonstrates that the moisture kind of distributes itself along the black lines, and then it escapes through the fabric, and at the same time you're not going to overheat like having a plastic bag over top of you.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't really sweat in these shells, right?
You don't really.
Okay.
No more than you normally would.
Right.
So it allows.
Oh, you
like
can see that the inside of this one has the exact same pattern.
That's right. That's the pattern on the inside.
Okay.
Yes.
All
And
right.
so we'll move on to other garments. This is also the Columbia brand, and they have a line of their clothing called PFG, which stands for Performance Fishing Gear. Now you can wear it in any kind of a situation, but what's great about their performance fishing gear is that it carries with it a UPF, which is ultraviolet protection factor. The two pieces of clothing I have here have an ultraviolet protection factor of 50, which means only 1/50th of the sun's rays will get through the garment.
Oh, really?
Yes. Now that's obtained through a very tight weave, along with a proprietary treatment of the fabric, so it actually absorbs and deflects the sun's rays, because we want to get some sun, but we don't want to, of course, become injured by the sun. So
It's quite light too.
It's
The
very
fabric
light.
alone is light.
It's
Yeah.
very comfortable, and it's actually quite stylish. The particular garment here that you just touched, it has a hood on it too, so it can protect your head from the elements also.
Right.
And the other one is just a normal shirt. I've seen a lot of people wearing it who are not just fisher people, but people who are hiking, walking around in the elements. And you know, when I've been out fishing a number of times this summer already, and you're out there, there's no escape from the sun. You're out there.
You need something that's covering your arms and all that stuff too. Yeah.
Exactly, and I'll make reference to this blue shirt here. It also has what's called a Omni shield protection, so which means it's got a coating on the fabric where it won't stain when you get say when you're fishing.
Right.
You're going to get fish blood on it, or other type things from the fish, scales, slime, etc. It's not going to stain the garment. It's simply going to wash out nice and easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the shoes are pretty snazzy. I know you're wearing a pair
Yes,
right now, but
they're
I really
pretty
like
snazzy.
these. They're kind of neat, hey?
They're called. They're made by the company called Keen.
Okay.
And it's called the Keen Unique. So, like, these two here are the ladies' models that we carry at our store.
Right, yeah.
And it's
Good
just
colors,
a
good
matter
colors.
of preference
Yeah.
for color. And then we have the men's also. One of them is actually a slip-on, and the other one is just your regular style.
So what would you wear these for?
You know what? I wear them all the time.
Okay,
In
so
the
just every day,
summertime,
anything, yeah.
anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
They're very comfortable. They have some decent arch support in them, believe it or not. And I actually wear them also when I go fishing, because I'm going to get my feet wet, and the water just seeps out of it. This fabric, whatever it's made of, does not absorb the water. So
See, when you feel it,
sail.
it doesn't seem like it's waterproof, right?
You're right.
Or water resistant, or whatever you want to call it. But that's interesting to know.
It is interesting, and it's, like I say, it's very comfortable, especially when it's warm out. The airflow is great through it, and I just like walking around with them because they are very comfortable.
So
Yes.
how much would these garments go for, or maybe
Okay.
the shoes you can talk about first. How
Absolutely.
much would a pair of those
Well,
be?
right now, these sandals are in the $120 range,
Okay.
in and around that area. Of course, because the year's coming to an end, they're on at 30% off, as are all the other garments I showed here.
Good time of year to
today.
buy all that stuff. Yeah.
So you get that 30% off. You're going to find yourself under $100. The waterproof, breathable shell I showed here is like the retail price on it is $129.99, and yet at 30% off, you're going to go well below $100. This garment here that I made reference to earlier, the sale price is in the not even close to 100.
Yeah.
It's around the $35
That's
range.
a good deal.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a really good deal, and it's a very nice piece of clothing, and it'll keep anyone comfortable who's out there, not just fishing, but doing your yard work
Doing whatever,
or
yeah,
doing
just
whatever.
being outside, yeah. Well, you know
Exactly.
what? Now's the time to get out there and purchase these items because, like Rob said, they're on sale. So check out Wholesale Sports on Notre Dame Drive, and that's where you can find all this outdoor gear. Thanks for being here, Rob.
Thank you for having us.
We'll be right back after a break. Stay with us.